Welcome to Inquiring Minds. My name is Doug and I'm back with today's fountain pen review, this Benu tattoo. Even among Benu's unusual designs with their sparkle and interesting shapes, this Benu tattoo is unique and unlike anything I've seen from Benu before. It is an acrylic pen with deeply textured images of classic tattoos from sailors' history. No, not Sailor the Pen Company, real sailors that sail the seven seas.
Who are you?
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
This pen is on loan from pen friend Murray for review. So let's take a look right now. I'll show the parts and features of this pen, some size comparisons and measurements, and then provide a writing sample. And then I'll talk about what I like and what I don't like so much about this fountain pen. Overall, the Benu tattoo is a big pen. Here it is next to a Pilot Metropolitan, so you can get an idea of scale. It is made of acrylic resin and basically a cylindrical pen with domed finials and a chrome metal clip. The pen is adorned with images of tattoo elements inspired by sailors from the 18th century. I've counted 9: a swallow, dice, sunburst, a gun, rose, stars, a compass, a snake, skull, and flames. The tattoos are very three-dimensional in relief, with the images raised in black against a background painted yellow. The pens were available with colored backgrounds in black, gray, blue, green, red, as well as this yellow. From the top we see the finial adorned with a swallow, which, for sailors, was a symbol of travel and freedom, as well as successfully coming home from a voyage.
Who do you know so much about swallows? Well, you have to know these things when you're a king, you know.
The top finial has a raised edge, and then the cap imagery begins with a series of stars with a pair of dice on the back, symbolizing taking risks, as well as an I don't care attitude towards life. That is followed by a very large chrome band which holds the clip, which is a sleek sword shape that is cantilevered for one-handed operation. I wish more pen companies would do this. Positioned directly under the end of the clip is a rising sunburst, which symbolizes rebirth and also represents the distant horizon. The back of the cap is adorned with 3 roses, 2 6 guns, and a compass. The roses are symbols of love and passion, and when combined with 2 6 guns, symbols of power and unquestionably phallic. You should get the idea. That is followed by another chrome ring, and then with the Benu logo in a ribbon banner all the way around the cap. The barrel has more roses, along with a snake that curls its way all the way around the barrel, entwined with a skull and bordered on the bottom by flames. And the skull and the flames are strong symbols that, in the context of the life of a sailor, represent the death of an old way of life, and the flames a passion for the new. The barrel steps down dramatically, and then there is another band of stars at the bottom, and then a domed end finial. The cap unscrews with 1, 2.5 turns, which is a bit, to reveal a long tapering black acrylic section with a flare towards the end, and the number 6 size steel Schmidt fine nib and black plastic feed. The nib and the feed are part of a nib assembly that unscrews for maintenance or replacement. The section is very comfortable, and the cap threads are very blocky and smooth. Let's take a closer look at this nib. It has the typical Schmidt scroll work and a script F inside some more scroll work, and then it says Schmidt Iridium Point. The section unscrews to reveal the standard international converter that isn't the upscale one with the reinforced nipple, and the pen will also take standard international cartridges. Inside the cap shows a plastic cap liner to seal the nib. The cap posts deeply and securely because the end of that barrel is designed for the cap to fit on it, and it continues the design very nicely. So the pen looks quite lovely, both posted and unposted. But when it is posted, it is quite back-weighted and a bit long as well. Unposted, the pen is nicely comfortable in the hand. The Benu tattoo is no longer made, but sold for around $200 US. I'm seeing them for sale on AliExpress for $204 currently. Now let's look at some size comparisons. Here is the Benu tattoo with a Pelican M800 a Jinhao Centennial 100 in Galaxy, a Lemon M1, and a Lamy Safari. Now let's look at them posted. And here they are posted. The Pelican and the M1 are piston fillers, and the Pelican M800 is one of the best posters for its size, I think. Now let's look at them unposted. And here they are unposted. Now let's look at some measurements, and I'll be back with a writing sample. And we're back with the writing portion of the review. This is Clairefontaine 90 GSM paper, and this is the Benu tattoo. And it has a number 6 size Schmidt steel fine nib. Let's check the wetness. It's nicely wet, and it is very smooth with a good deal of feedback. And the ink is Ferris wheel press. Roaring patina black. Here's a sample of the ink on Tomoe River paper. You might be able to see that pinkish sheen and that gold shimmer. It's very nice ink. As to line variation, well, you can push a little bit of line variation out of this pen, but it is fairly stiff steel. And this nib makes a 0.5 millimeter line, which is a Western fine or a Japanese fine to medium on my Richard Binder line width chart, which you can find linked in the description below. And for our quote. And for some reverse writing, it doesn't do it at all and is tearing up the page. And for some quick writing. No issues whatsoever. It's a nicely wet pen. So what do I like and what do I not like about this fountain pen? Of all the Benu pen designs, I think I like this one the best. It doesn't have the typical Benu Elton John kind of sparkle and panache.
Elton John's greatest hits. A collection of songs by the one gay guy on earth with a worse haircut than Pete Rose.
It is visually fascinating and a great conversation piece, and you won't get thrown out of a business meeting by writing with it. The black on black version might be even more interesting, as it would be more subtle and require more attention to get all of the symbology. And that's another thing to like about this pen. It's fascinating to find and decipher all of the images and divine their symbolism and meaning. It's certainly better than getting these designs inked into your skin permanently. I like ink, but I like to have it wash off too. I would never consider getting a tattoo. They don't age well. Like when I asked a very old man why he had swan tattooed on his chest, and he said, well, it used to say Saskatchewan.
Oh my God.
Let me know in the comments if you have a tattoo or like tattoos or hate them. The nib writes well, and the pen is nicely balanced unposted. So as a pen, it works well. I don't like the 2.5 turns it takes to get this cap off, as it becomes tedious. And I do think the pen is overpriced at $200 with a steel nib. $150 might be more reasonable, but since these are no longer available, perhaps $200 is fair. And there you have it. Thanks go out to Murray for providing this pen for review. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell to get instant notifications whenever a new video is posted. And please look in the description for a link to Goldspot pens, as I'm now an affiliate of the online store, and when you shop at Goldspot using my link, you'll be supporting my channel as well at no extra charge to you. You can also join as a member of my channel for only 99 cents a month, and I guarantee I'll answer your comments in the comment section, and you'll get cool emojis, badges, and sneak peek unboxing videos as well. And that just leaves it for me to say, thank you for watching And that's all she wrote.
I made this.